Okay, so today we're going to try to do a basic quick oil change on the FZ6R 2009. Tools you'll need. I like to use AMSOIL 10W40. I've tried Mobile One. It seems to run a lot better with the AMSOIL. You're going to need your filter, which is a for the K&N 204. I like the K&N because it's easier to get on and off. 17mm socket wrench, and I believe this is a 4.5 Allen wrench. Nice pair of gloves, any kind of gloves, you know, just keep your hands clean. Something to put your oil in, a rag, and a funnel. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, to get started with the oil change. Now, this should be basic for all bikes. Of course, this one's for the FZ6R. So, without removing the whole fairing, we're just going to remove this one nut right here. So you take your Allen key, make sure you don't drop it in your oil. Set that to the side, and you should be able to pull it out enough to get the wrench in there and pop that off. Okay, so we're going to start off making sure this is in the right direction. We're going to break this. There we go. Yeah, you might want to make sure that's in the right spot too. So, let that drain a little bit, and then I'm going to go ahead and pop off the filter. All right, now that that's slowing down, let's go ahead and pop off this filter. Now I adjusted this, so it's been a while since I changed the oil. So we'll go ahead and loosen this up. Push this back a little bit. Now it's going to make a little bit of a mess. So just make sure you wipe everything down when you're done, and we'll get to that. So just going to go ahead and go in here and pop this out. Get rid of this. So I'm going to let this sit here for about 15 minutes, just so the last bit of oil can drip out, and we'll go from there. Okay, so we have all the oil out. I'm going to take the rag, just go into the area here, clean out real good. Already wiped this off, so we're just going to go ahead and put this back on. Now this is the trickier part. I like to try to get in here and get a little bit, as much as I can, of that oil. We're going to wipe it all up when we're done. So, we go ahead and take our K&N. Always make sure the plastic's on here. So, again, pop that off. Now, what I like to do, and I'm by no means a professional, but open up a new oil. Again, AMSOIL is what I prefer to use, and I'd like to put a little bit in the top. Okay, and just put a little bit in here. Take my finger and go around the seal, just around this rubber seal. I was always told to do this, and I like to put a cap in there, just, I don't know, because I'm stupid. But I was always told to do this because it helps a nice tight seal. Keeps oil from leaking out. So just pull this back, get in there real good. Might take a few seconds to find it, but we'll get it. Now, You don't want to make it too tight. I've never had a problem with this part. Let's flip this. So it's tight enough for me. Okay, and then go ahead and move your pan out. Still want to keep something to block it. And just go ahead and clean up that area a little bit. And then put your bolt back in. Okay, so I got the area cleaned up real good. Now we're at the last 3 steps. So this is where you add the oil. And here's your dipstick right here. This is where you're gonna check the oil. So take this off, set this to the side, facing up so no dirt gets on it. And I like to just take a rag and get in here, make sure there's no dirt, dust, just around the area. Yes, I changed funnels on you, so I think this is a better one. Okay, so now we're just gonna add the oil. Take your time, go nice and slow, don't let it overflow on you. Nice clean oil. And again, I'm by far not a professional. So this is going to take a few minutes. Okay, so we're adding the last quart of oil now. Now remember, this is exactly 3 quarts of oil. I think it says 2.98 in the manual. So for the sake of the video, I'm going to finish adding this and then I'll go ahead and check it. Now I've done this 3 or 4 times. I usually don't even check the oil because I know it's going to be good. So just how I like to do it, I like to wait about 15 minutes after putting the oil in. Just let it settle. So I'm wiping off the cap, make sure there's no dirt and grime on it from setting it down. And we'll go ahead and take this off, set this to the side on a piece of plastic. And that, my friends, is an oil change. So we'll let it sit about 15 minutes and we'll come back and check it, and then we'll go to the last step. Okay, we're 1 step away. Now what I like to use is just plain paper towels. It shows up a lot better than using the shop towel I've been using. So, let's see. Looks good to me, but we're gonna go ahead and wipe that off. Put it in there again. Okay. Focus. Now it looks like it's a little high up on the line, but it's good. There we go. So there we go. Last step, just go out and enjoy it. Tighten that back up. And that's it. That's quick oil change. Like I said, last step, just get out there and enjoy riding. I hope this video helped you and helps you save money. Even if you were just to buy parts. The oil, $12 a quart. So that's $36. If you go to Harbor Freight, get 17 millimeter, get the Allen key, probably cost you about 15 bucks. Pan was probably about 10 bucks. So $15 is the most for the filter. So you're looking at 36 and 15, 51 bucks to change your oil, compared to going to a shop where you have to pay the 51 bucks. Plus you got to pay them to change the oil, disposal. You're looking at like 130 to 150 bucks. And it only took, what, a half an hour? Most of it's waiting time. So if you decide to do it yourself, I hope this helped. Like always, if you see a better way that I could be doing this, leave it in the comments, let me know. Alright, I hope you liked the video. Subscribe, like, and I'll be putting out a lot more videos. See ya!